Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the C.R. Lawrence AMR209BN. This is a dust-proof keeper with a locking option and a brushed nickel finish. This is also known as a dust-proof strike, is what this is really known as. The AMR209 is a multi-style dust-proof strike in the sense that it can be installed down into a threshold without the faceplate, or it also includes the faceplate if you're going to apply it down, maybe mortise it into the top of a wood floor, or maybe surface mount it into a sill condition where there is no threshold. Let's take a visual tour of it now. So here is what the body of the unit looks like. A dustproof strike is an item that is used when you have generally flush bolts in an inactive door, and that at night or whenever you are locking one door or both, the bottom bolt of the flush bolt will shoot down into this spring-loaded plunger, allowing you to have a condition by which there is not a hole just drilled in the floor or maybe a strike plate from a flush bolt, where eventually and over time it will happen. That hole will get filled of dust, dirt, debris. It will do so until such a point where the bolt no longer works correctly because it can't throw all the way down into the hole. Dust-proof strikes are specifically intended to prevent that. This is the locking model. With the turn of a screwdriver, you can make it so that it doesn't depress. Why would you want that? A lady stepping over it with a shoe. When the doors are open, you're going to want to lock that so that really that doesn't move at all, okay? Preventing any possible way for really something, and it's really intended for a shoe, to get in there and for someone to trip. Now, you can install this down into a threshold. You can drill a hole in the threshold at the right location, prep the floor so that the body, once you have this attached to the threshold plate, after you've prepped the threshold, the installation all goes down. Before you bolt it down, you get the dust-proof strike simply threaded down to the threshold with this brass square nut that's included. Okay, very common way to install these, and all you see from the top of the threshold is just the face. Okay, now you have then the full faceplate as well. That is put on, as you can see. Will look like that. Really no reason that I'm aware of to use the brass nut. All you certainly could underneath that, but that would all get mortised down to a floor is how that would work. Okay. There is going to be a spanner tool. Here it is. That is literally just intended to allow you to help get that tight by putting the two forks into these holes and being able to just turn it tight. It's an installation tool, really, is what it is. You're then going to get 2 screws and 2 plastic anchors should you opt for the faceplate option. Now, let's go over some dimensional properties. The faceplate, 3" in length, about 1 3/8" or so in width. Requires a 1" diameter hole drilled 2" deep into the floor. So 2" deep is certainly close. I might make that a little bit deeper, 2 3/8. A 1" diameter hole, I would say that would be very accurate. No problem with that. So about 2 1/8 deep plus a 1" diameter hole. This will allow you to get that installed and give you an idea of what the outside dimension of the... Okay, so now we've got that faceplate removed, and let's take a look at the outside diameter. About 1 1/4", maybe just heavy on that. Okay, very thin, as you can see, maybe a 1/16 of an inch. BN stands for brushed nickel finish, and that's going to be obviously a reference to the face, along with a reference to the face plate itself. This is stainless steel, this plate. I can tell that for sure with a brushed satin nickel type finish on it. Okay. Now, this is available in other finishes, the BR for polished brass, or the PS for polished stainless. Those are the 3 finishes that are available. This sort of Dust-Proof Strike is how they're known most commonly, is a great option because it will give you all of the potential ways, both of the potential ways to install it, along with the fact that it's a locking style, which you really do truly need to have and operate that through the day. And of course, this tool will be used as the backside for that locking method as well. Okay, the backside of that. The name C.R. Lawrence, synonymous with many things builders hardware related. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the C.R. Lawrence products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to all of their subsection catalogs. And in this piece, you'd be looking, the Dust-Proof Strike will probably show up in several C.R. Lawrence catalogs, but it's going to show up under architectural hardware, surely, probably in the door and window catalog as well, because it will fall into some of those associated items. If you have any questions on the C.R. Lawrence AMR209 in a BN finish, Dust-Proof Strike, or any other C.R. Lawrence product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.